Hello, everybody. A very warm welcome to everybody tuning in, and thank you for taking your time to join us today for our monthly webinar with BMAC webinar. So I'm Zhe Hao, the product executive of Healthcare Simulation and Medical Division for the BMAC. Okay, so for today's webinar, if you have actually followed us on our monthly webinar, you will have known that for this month, we are actually doing topics on healthcare simulation and medical products. So for today's product, we are especially doing on urodynamics. So for today's topic, it's our honor to actually welcome our supplier from MMT. So BMAC is the distributor for MMT. MMT actually stands for MedConsult Medical Technology. And we have invited our guest speaker, Yaro and Danisa. However, today Yaro is not able to join us. However, fortunately, we still have Danisa with us. Hi, Danisa.
Hello, everybody. I'm very pleased to be presenting to you today.
Okay, so just before we start, just a reminder that today we will be having a Q&A session at the end of the webinar. So if you have any questions, feel free to type at the chat section below. If you have any question on product specific questions, you can also scan the QR code on the bottom right of the screen, and we will actually reply you with the relevant information. Okay, so without further ado, let me hand over to Danisa.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so my name is Denisa. I work as an application specialist at MedConsult Medical Technology for several years. And today in my presentation, I'd like to introduce you our urodynamic devices, our new line, urodynamic devices and accessories. The presentation is probably going to take about 30 minutes. First of all, probably it's nice to say where MedConsult Medical Technology is situated. It's a company, Czech company, situated in the Czech Republic. And Czech Republic is in the heart of Europe. So I say hello to everybody from Europe. First of all, I will give you a brief overview of the MMT company. Then I will talk about urodynamic devices from MMT new line. And you will see also 2 short videos. I will also make some points on special features of our hardware and the software. And I will talk also a little bit about new air-charged catheters we brought to the urodynamic market. Something about a little bit, really briefly about the history. Associated Professor Dr. Zaťura was actually a founder of MedConsult company in Czech Republic. He is a doctor, scientist, urologist, technician, and a visionary. Many years was chief of the Czech Urology Society. And we are very happy that he's still with us, helping us and do a support if we need. When he was working for a university hospital, he knew what kind of device he would need for his patients. So he contacted experts in all modes and combined forces and know-how. They created a prototype of Euroflow meter in 1977. Now, in 1978, there was a first prototype in the market, but prepared and produced just for 2 or 3 hospitals in Czechoslovakia. That time it was Czechoslovakia. Just from since 2000, the Uromic MMT devices are offered to the global market, and they are very compact, flexible, and modern design, like you can see here. We do product support for our customers and especially for our distributors. In spite that we are very small, experienced, of course, team with high flexibility, we are able to provide very good, flexible, and very quick support. We have a worldwide distributors network in 62 countries, almost 68 this year. We do and organize free entry product trainings for either new sales or service employees, but from time to time, maybe twice a year, also for doctors and nurses. And to inform in more details and to spend time with our distributors, once in 2 years, we organize distributors meeting in the Czech Republic. Of course, to support our products and our distributors, we participate at major fairs and exhibitions like EAU in Europe, ICS, Yuga or Medica, also in Europe. MMT, what is very important also for you as a customers, MMT confirms MMT conformity with ICS standards. We also provide support remotely via AnyDesk or other applications when needed. So really our product support is very quick and very flexible. Here is just a picture from the last distributors meeting. It was last year in June in our city Olomouc, and almost 62 countries really could participate. It was a big session because that time we presented a new line of MedConsult medical technology, the urodynamic devices. And I am going to talk about them today. And before I start to talk about, for example, Euroflow meters, I will ask for playing the video, please. Thank you. Thank you very much for the video. In the video, you could see there were showed basic features of the MMT Denflow Euroflow meters. Euroflow meters are wireless, using unique frequencies, either 868 or 915 megahertz. Y2 frequencies, because in Europe we are allowed to use only 868, but in the US, Australia, New Zealand, for example, only 915. The wireless connection is so stable that almost the connection works up to a length of 50 meters without obstacles in the space. That's probably the max, but it's very, very convenient for example, for hospitals. Bluetooth is an emergency solution, but we can supply, of course, also this frequency. What is really very good feature and advantage that Euroflow meter has got two lithium batteries. Their durability is up to 1 year, so there is no need for daily recharging. Very important. Battery depletion of the battery then is indicated in advance by a control unit when the Euroflow meter is combined with the control unit. So the control unit prints an error message, or if it's a computer combined with the Euroflow meter and computer with our software, Udemy Vision software, then software will provide a message, device battery is low, and also the serial number of the device, of the Euroflow meter. Just to show you more details about the Euroflow meter. And actually, I can show you also like this, how big it is, how it looks in real, not just in the picture. Here is the power button, and this is a place for urine container. And as you can see also in the presentation, these triple points for weighting are actually transferring, these legs are transferring the weight to the software, measurement software. This is on-off power switch, and batteries, two lithium batteries are here. As again, I emphasize they are not chargeable, but they can last at least 1 year. Excuse me. Do I have it? Okay, now I have it. Denflow Wave Euroflow meter has got two colored in light indicators, status indicator, and these two LED lights indicates actually 4 up to 5 different stages. Euroflow meter is also beeping, so it's a combination of the LED light indicating and beeping. Choose the right combination for the customer. This is what I was already talking about, that the Euroflow meter can be combined with the control unit, or and wirelessly, of course. The control unit is fully automatic and processes the signal from the Euroflow meter and prints the measured data on the built-in thermal printer. if Euroflowmeter is combined with computer and UDM Vision software installed on the computer, of course, that wireless connection is provided by USB radio adapter, that small part you can see close to the notebook. And here, the measurements are completed by UDM Vision software. So what you can get afterwards is this kind of report from the UDM Vision software. It's very new software, very flexible, user-friendly. And right after doing uroflowmetry with using of computer with the software, you will get this reporting and archiving. You can very easily also post-process the graphs. Methods are, of course, conform to ICS. You can easily switch between auto or manual mode. You can see real-time curves. Reports also include nomograms, really wide range of nomograms. As I already mentioned, you can post-process data in the software. Of course, you can use a DICOM HL7 or any hospital network, and the software is very compatible with all of them. You get patient database, of course, and archive. We supply software in different languages. For example, in Europe, we have like 32 different languages, and we supply our software in these languages and also the manuals. And I already mentioned that we support our customers and product also remotely. So if a customer needs any help or a distributor, we can remotely connect and help them. Now, I would like to ask my colleagues at BMAC to play the second video. Thank you. Thank you. You could see in the video our new line of urodynamic devices, and especially Symphony. But you could see in that video 6 different phases of symphony. Why 6 different phases? Symphony is actually configurable device. Let's talk about what you can configure. You can choose, or customers can choose, whether they want to have measuring channels 5, 8, or 16, whether they would like to have video input. Also, it's up to customers whether they prefer to have one monitor or 2 monitors in horizontally or vertically. Then we call symphony in different names according to this. Whether they prefer electric lift or manual lift. We do provide wireless medical keyboard, which is really perfect for cleaning and for disinfection. You can also have shelf for printer. It's up to every customer how they would like to combine features and parts together to configure their own symphony. That's why we say that the symphony is a modular urodynamic system. This is just an overview of features you can have and configurations of the symphony. Here, I would go to more detailed pictures. You can have either like compact workstation or workstation with the keyboard. But for example, touch table doesn't have a keyboard, just a touch monitor, and that's it. But I was really surprised how many doctors like this version. For example, here, behind me, you can see this configuration touch station. So instead of having touch monitor and keyboard, wireless keyboard, medical keyboard, then you can have 2 touch monitors. So one monitor for showing the graphs, measurements, and the other touch monitor you can use as a keyboard, or vice versa. It's very, very easy to use. And what is also great feature of Symphony that you can either sit and work or stand and work. All symphonies have this hardware feature. We call medical office stall this configuration when it has a keyboard, medical keyboard, but also 2 more touch monitors. Of course, they can rotate, and the upper one can be tilting, like here with touch station. Medical office wide, we call it wide because they are side by side touch monitors. They can be tilting or rotating. So what's also very is a benefit about Symphony, it has even this wide configuration can be even smaller. So the footprint is very small. And when in a small space, when doctor is really fighting with the space, he can easily put the symphony somewhere in his office. Or it's also a benefit when doctors or nurses need to move the symphony device from space to space. So I definitely think that small footprint is a benefit. Urodynamic Symphony uses, I already mentioned, really new state-of-the-art UDM Vision software, very friendly to use. So all the systems like Symphony, but also Euroflow meter combined with notebook and software, these systems can be controlled by the software, of course. I also, again, summarize that when you, as customers, get 8 or 16 universal channels inputs, you can very easily do like measuring pressures, EMG or biofeedback, using infusion weight as at the same time. There are also some other connectors, for example, to do anorectal manometry, where you need at least 4 channels. You can connect also a cable Euroflow meter, and there are specific inputs for connecting pump and puller. I will talk about them later on. So which methods actually you can very easily do with Symphony and our software? First of all, this basic one, Euroflowmetry, cystometry, or we call it filling cystometry, voiding cystometry, or we call it also PQ study, profilometry, VLPP, EMG biofeedback, anorectal manometry, and video urodynamics, if you have in your configuration also video. I already talked about the connection of wireless Euroflow meter. Here, of course, will be controlled, combined with Symphony, would be controlled by the UDM Vision software remotely. Advanced electronic trolley, you will really like it. It has modern design, it's ergonomics and functionality. What is really a benefit is that there is a integrated EMR compatibility. So no more printing and scanning as needed by probably competitor equipment. Compatible accessories. I will just summarize them here, but about some of them I will talk later on detailedly. Here is a wireless patient unit, we call it Harmony. Harmony is a small device which can actually enlarge number of channels you would like to use. So instead of having just 5 or 8 channels on Symphony, and in a situation, in a treatment, you need 5 more channels, you can do it, of course, with our wireless small Harmony device. Infusion weight, EMG module, stand and arm for puller. Here is the puller itself, and I will show it to you later on detailedly. Thank you. And flexible camera for VLPP. Some other compatible accessories you will probably need, because Denflow Euroflow meter you need to put on a stand. So we have really customizable, very nice stands, 3 different sizes, like you could see on the video or here in the slide. Standard, small, and portable. This portable stand is quite often used and ordered by Australian doctors when they really need to drive quite long distances to visit some of their patients. An examination chair, which can be folding, is padded, and its maximum load is 200 kilos. Accessories like funnels. We supply sterilizable funnel too, but also single-use paper funnel or reusable stainless steel containers and plastic containers. It's up to the customers what they prefer, of course. And now I would like to, excuse me, to go through the unique features of our MMT portfolio. So the unique features on the hardware is definitely a possibility of our wireless connection to different frequencies, 868, 915. Very compact, solid, and stable construction. Systems are compatible with any disposables, not only disposables we supply. Also, we are very happy that we produce modular additional accessories like puller, EMG, and can be added later if not required initially when ordering a system. And again, medical keyboard, infection control medical keyboard. You probably know them, are very easy then just to take it down and disinfect it. Now, new line Urodynamic Symphony. I would like to summarize again that there are 6 different configurations or versions. You can configure a number of channels, manual or electrical, adjustable chart, height adjustable chart. Sorry, number of monitors, 1 or 2 screen touch monitors. Monitors which can be tilting or rotating, and adjustment of pump and pole. As I already mentioned, our smallest device is Harmony. It's a wireless device and belongs to our Urodynamic system family. It can work either as a standalone system or channel extension for Urodynamic Symphony or Melody, but mainly Symphony. This is Harmony. This looks like that with 5 channels. Maybe just for your view how big it is or how small it is. It doesn't save measurements, just transfer them to the software in Symphony, for example. Cystometric pump, I have to really admit, and I'm really very happy to say that for years we have very accurate 7 rural pump. It's one type of the pump for all our systems. For example, our pump and company Bell pump tube we supply, together it gives really very precise filling volume. When we open the cover of the pump, the filling stops. So it's another protection to have. Pump is very easily accessible and quiet. You can, as a customers, you can also combine, for example, when doing filling cystometry or PQ study, you can also use infusion scale, infusion weight. It's just additional double check, I would say. It's not, many customers tell us that there is not really need to use it because our pump is really precise enough. Electromyography. We have Very nice illustrative pictures for kids while doing EMG. And for example, if the children use the right muscles, the balloons you can see on the picture will rise into the air. It's very motivational, and actually it shows them that how to use the muscles right in the right way. Um, as we know, we like it very much, and actually this animation likes also adult patients too. EMG, our EMG is possible to use with different types of the electrodes, and external preamplifier allows choice of any channel of MMT Urodynamic device. How it is big, just I will show you. It's not really big. The preamplifier is like this, very small, with the pins inside, of course, where you can connect any type of electrodes. When doing urethra pressure profile, or we call it also profilometry, UPP is possible to use and to do. The catheter can actually circle in a different angles very easily. Catheter position is easily altered. Actually, one catheter holder, we have one catheter holder for two different sizes of catheters. So the holes here are different sizes. You just open it like this, okay? Okay, like this. Insert the catheter and then connect it into the puller. Very easy to use, and it's very, very flexible. Works, it's very quiet and silent, smooth. Because there are also two magnetic rollers, it helps that the operation is very smooth. The puller is connected with on a very flexible arm, and that arm is on a puller stand. We also have in our software operation and function puller home position of the catheter for multiply UPP measurement test. Here, I would like to present you a new Atmos air-charged catheters. The catheters are produced by Italian company Bell. For us, MMT, what we actually supply and we produce is the charger, MMT charger with a cable. The catheter is actually, it's possible to use it with any of these chargers, the new cable, air charge catheter. So if you already have the cables and use them, you can just order the air charge catheter because it is compatible with the chargers you already have. So like I already said, it's compatible with existing equipment and cables you already have. It's color coded. It has color coded lures, of course. Atmos catheters are equipped with color coded lures, and they match with your existing cables for ease of use. That's very important. We have already proven accuracy and performance of these catheters. Okay, let's have a look on the diameter of the catheters. It's very, very small. Actually, we have 6 French air-charged catheters made of polyurethane material, maintains a rigid shape for easy application. I'm sure that you would be really very satisfied with using them. And here we can have a look on some features of the catheters. Well, what is also very important is that there is a round tip, smooth rounded tip for inserting. It's much more pleasant to have it like this. Again, what I can say that they are, again, to summarize, that they are compatible with your cables you already have. And excuse me. And I was talking about the color coding. I have also double lumen catheter here with a color coding, so with yellow and green. I already talked about the advanced polyurethane material, which is, I would say, softening inside the body, so for a flexible and comfort fit. That it has also a smaller diameter than standard catheters. Universal compatibility is also, you can see that picture on the bottom. It's like I already said, it's compatible with existing equipment and cables. So you can set it up with your current urodynamic system. That's a benefit, of course, and one of the benefits of the new Atmos air-charged catheters. Talking about UDM Vision software, this is really new software, very friendly, intuitive. And to start measurement with our devices and using our software, it's just about the 3 steps. First step, log in, choose the test, and start the test. Very easy and intuitive, I have to say. So I just would like to summarize some features of the UDM Vision software. The software and everything you need is already installed when it's delivered to the customers. So there is complete software package comes installed from our factory. Again, it's very intuitive, state-of-the-art software, very user-friendly and flexible software. You can find there, of course, wide range of nomograms, graph and icons layout is up to you, because that software is so flexible. You can configure your own graphics, graph, icons layout. It's up to you. Tests are customizable. Multiple language versions available too. And for example, what is also important for hospitals, there is a very easy network connection, DICOM and HL7. I would say that thank you very much. I'm very, very happy that I could present our devices and that you took time to watch it. And I'm really happy to reply to your questions, if any. If you want to contact me offline, just send me an email. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Danisa. So right now we'll move on to the Q&A session. So if you have any question, feel free to type it in the chat section below.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so we have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first question is, what if my laptop and Euroflow meters were placed separately in two different rooms? Will there be any connectivity issue?
Believe me, there will be no connectivity issue. We have a very good experience of connectivity of our Euroflow meters with our software. The connectivity is very, very strong and long.
Okay, thank you, Danisa. Do we have any other questions? Okay, we have another question from Jinyo.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Hi, Danisa. We would like to know if third-party consumables will be used with MMT system, and will it be impact the study results?"
Uh, yeah, and be honest, yes, might have some impact on on those results. Um, but what is important is that when you have third-party consumables, you want to use them with our system, you need to do, of course, the calibration with these consumables. And then very probably you will not really have like bad results. Just you can write me an email or to my colleagues at BMAC. Um, what consumables you are talking about or writing about, and I can check it with my colleagues in a development department.
Okay. Hope that answers the question. Okay, we have
Yeah.
another questions. Can MMT EMG be positioned at different site for a single test?
You mean that you just mm, I don't know how this is meant. So because EMG is done by with a preamplifier. So and for that, and you need to connect that preamplifier to a device to do EMG. So you can do a single test, of course, just EMG, but you need that device with you. So probably I'm not 100% sure whether I understand completely your question.
Danisa, if I'm not mistaken, right, what this question meant to be is because usually the EMG is placed around the anus area for the sphincter muscles. So probably this question is being asked whether instead of putting at the sphincter area, can they put in other parts of the body to test the muscle condition of other bodies?
Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, I don't have experience with this, being honest. No, but I just have experience with EMG to use it to test sphincter muscles, not other muscles, really. Mm-mm.
Okay. Hope that answers the question.
Yeah.
Okay, we have another question. How is MMT Urodynamics different compared to Solar Blue Urodynamic system?
Well, what? I know that we can use HL7. They can use just DICOM, I think. And then Solar Blue, they use table, laptop, also wireless connection. I just think that, in a way, they are similar. In a way, they are similar, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, we have another question. It is asking, does MMT have the fluoroscopic chair, adjustable table, or chair?
Yes, we do. We do have a table. We call it tri-table. Yes, we do.
Okay. I think just now one of the accessories that you were showing, the examination chair, that is fluoroscopic.
Yes, but I think the question is about the device, whether we have a table or a chair
Or chair.
suitable for that. Yeah, and we have definitely very nice, very good tri-table. Yes, we do.
Okay, if you're wondering what tri-table is, that Danisa is actually mentioned, tri-table is the examination table from MMT.
Yes.
So if you're interested, you can feel free to scan the QR on the inquiry form. We will send you the respective details.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they
Do we have
can
any more questions?
visit our webpage. We have that information there, mmtsystems.com.
Right. Okay, just a final check. Do we have any more questions from the ground? Okay. If there is no any questions, so we would like to thank everybody for participating and tuning in. So again, if you have any other further questions, feel free to scan the QR code and fill in the inquiry form, and we will reply you with the informations. And last but not least, thank you very much, Denisa, for sharing with us on the intuitive new MMT UDS system. And we hope that this session has helped everyone to understand better what MMT Urodynamic is. If you need any more further inquiry, right, can feel free to reach out to us. If not, have a nice day to everybody.
Thank you for your attention and all those questions, and thank you for BMAC team to organize a nice webinar. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.